And welcome back to News 2 at 10. TV shows about flipping houses, they're everywhere these days, inspiring many to pursue the profession. But is it as easy as it looks? Our day-long look at Nashville's real estate explosion continues with News 2's Julia Palazzo. She spoke with a popular HGTV star about how to get into the game in one of the hottest real estate markets.
Nashville's astronomical rise has given home flippers prime opportunities.
Nashville has been somewhat of a secret over the last 15 years as it started to grow.
Courtney Wilson from HGTV's Masters of Flip and Music City Fix was an aspiring musician and made the move from Canada 20 years ago.
Much like people know about the music industry, it's feast or famine. And so I invested in a house in East Nashville, and during the times where I was eating beans and rice and trying to support my family, I decided to flip a house.
From a neglected property to a dream home, Wilson became hooked.
It was such a beautiful city, it was a metropolis, but properties you could still snag under $100,000. We're talking 10 years ago. Those same properties now have obviously gone through the roof.
And it's grown more competitive.
I do think it's harder these days to get into the market. You know, with the construction prices, the way that they are, as high as they are, it makes the number crunching a little bit tougher.
But not impossible to pursue.
It's not for the faint of heart, but it's also not rocket science. Find a small rental that needs a little bit of lipstick and rouge, as we say, a house that maybe we're not adding on to or isn't going to be a crazy mess structurally. At the end of that renovation, you can either choose to sell it if the numbers work, but the long-term goal would be to hold on to it through this crazy rise in house prices in Nashville and potentially sell in 5 to 10 years.
Have a detailed plan and stick to a budget. Find a mentor. Look for an investment group. Hotspots like East Nashville have already been taken over. So, how do you find the new up-and-coming neighborhoods?
You follow the artists. I have always followed where the artists go. And when I first moved to Nashville, a lot of the singers, songwriters, and visual artists were going to East Nashville. They were going to vibey areas.
Her biggest piece of advice for aspiring home flippers is to expect the unexpected.
I have flipped over 150 houses, and there still has to be a contingency plan. There is always something after 150 houses that I'm like, oh my gosh, I never thought that I could go over that much on that, or I never expected to find out that there is no foundation on the house at all.
And according to Zillow, despite the pandemic, home prices will continue to increase, and the return on investment is anywhere from 6 to 7% in the next 12 months.
There's a lot of resources out there. There are a lot of series that will kind of uncover what you're trying to look for before you even find it.
Reporting in Nashville, Julia Palazzo, News 2.
Another tip from Wilson: when flipping a home, focus more on designing the backyard and outdoor space. If the pandemic has taught us anything, is that people like to spend more time relaxing or entertaining at home.